Welcome back to the vlog. I'm so happy you're here and welcome back to my New York City apartment winter wonderland Christmas transformation. If you're new here, I'm Chelsea. I love Christmas and every year I transform my apartment essentially into the North Pole, and we are in the thick of it right now. In my last couple of vlogs, I was working on my bedroom and it's turned out wonderfully so far. Every night I lay in bed with all the lights around me watching a Christmas movie and I just feel so cozy and happy. But it's time to start working on other rooms in my apartment. In this vlog, we're going to be focusing mostly on my living room area. We already have the tree set up there and pretty much decorated, but we're going to be adding some stars, decorating my mantle, adding just like a little more tinsel and holly jolly vibes and making it very fun and colorful. The vibe in my bedroom is more traditional Christmas, but I want to go for a very maximalist vibe in the rest of my apartment because that's kind of like my vibe in general. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of your love and support on my last couple of videos. It's been so fun decorating and sharing the whole process with you guys and reading everyone's messages and comments. I so appreciate it, and it's just been like the best way to start the holiday season. But without further ado, we are gonna move into the living room, get started in there, and kind of just see where the vlog takes us. Watch my Vlogmas last year. You might remember the day that I went to IKEA on a mission to get paper lanterns, and then I discovered they were sold out, and I learned that apparently the paper lanterns sell out in like October or the beginning of November. So this year at the end of October, I went to IKEA on a mission to get star lanterns and I ended up buying a whole bunch of them. Honestly, I kind of wish I bought more. I got 7 in various sizes and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with them, but I think I'm gonna end up hanging them behind the tree in my living room and maybe in like the dining table area too to like connect them. So I've started making all the stars. They're so nice, by the way. They're gorgeous. I got small, medium, and large, and I got all white ones with these like stunning cutouts. I'm actually really impressed by the quality. I'm used to getting the cheapy paper lanterns that are like that crepe paper material where it feels like they're gonna rip any second, but these are incredibly sturdy. I see why they sell out now. I get it. And then I was looking at a couple different options for how I wanted to light them up because I didn't want to do the light bulbs with the electrical wires and all of them because that would be just too many plugs. So I got some fairy lights with a battery pack and a remote. And it seems like it's going to work out very well. I kind of want to make it like a backdrop behind the tree, and I think it'll be really magical. I mean, I'm going to hang them using command strips, so if I do want to change it, I can change it. I'm not going to be tied to wherever they go. This vision has been in my head since last year when I went to IKEA for Vlogmas, and I'm so excited that I'm able to actually execute it and bring it to life this year. You just get the fairy lights and kind of just dump it into the star. Like spread them out a little bit and just stuff them inside. behind my couch. I have these prints that I got in Copenhagen last year and I love them so much. I actually painted the frames to match the drinks that they have on their shoulders. These prints obviously aren't overtly Christmas, but I do think because they're like dressed up, they have the drinks on their shoulders, it's giving me holiday party, holly jolly vibes, but the frames don't really match with the holiday spirit. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last year. And if you've been following since last Vlogmas, then you will remember this. I'm gonna dress up the frames with tinsel, and it's actually the same tinsel that I used last year. We're really just doing the same thing all over again. But last year the frames were just a natural wood, and now they're painted fun colors. So I think that it'll be even more fun and colorful and interesting. I think it's gonna be really, really nice. I have green tinsel, and then I have pink tinsel. And I think I'm gonna put the green on the pink one and then the pink on the yellow one. I do have to move the frames over a little bit though, because they're not quite centered right now. I might just use tape to hold them up, honestly. Time to start working on the living room mantle. Honestly, this mantle has been put up, taken down, put back up again, probably 4 times for various different projects, but I think this is the final time that I'm setting it up. I'm very excited to just set it up and leave it now. The plan is maximalist, crazy, ribbons, bows, tinsel, pearls, garlands. I just want it to look like Christmas threw up all over it. The vibe is very different from my bedroom, which I feel like is more traditional maximalist Christmas, like green and red. This one's gonna have blues and pinks and kind of go with the shiny bright ornaments on my tree a little bit. It's gonna be very not serious and very fun and very sparkly. I'm gonna start with a base of a few fur garlands, and then I will start dressing it up, adding some bows, of course, because one can never have too many bows, especially at Christmas time. I made some paper chains that I'm gonna put on there, and then I have some tinsel chains that I also DIY'd. So it's gonna be a good mixture of store-bought things, homemade things, things that I've collected over the years. The finished product is not gonna be what you see today. I think it's gonna evolve over the season. I just got this garland at Home Goods last weekend and I really like it. It's one of the Martha Stewart ones. It has this really thick wire core on the back, which most of my garlands don't have. They're usually pretty thin, but I really like it because it's really stable, and I feel like if I wanted to stick picks in it or something, it'd be a really good base to build off of. But as with my other mantle, I just put some of the Command cable bundlers on the top, and I'm gonna hook the garland through it, and that should secure it for the season. These garlands are unlit, so I need to add in some light somewhere. So I'm just gonna weave in these Anthropologie twinkle lights. These are the best lights that I've ever owned. I got them last year. They are incredibly expensive. I have not been able to find a good dupe. The glow, it's the same lights that I have on top of my cabinets. It's phenomenal, and the twinkle is so nice. Look like this. They're the climbing vine lights, so all the little strands stick out at different angles. It just has a really nice glow. They do get tangled very easily though, that's my one complaint, but I guess it is what it is. There's no way to really fix that. I am just gonna weave these in, wrap them around a little bit. I'm not really gonna be too serious about it. I'm kind of just gonna drape them on top and then like tuck them under where I can. I think it's like 12 feet long. So I'll probably go over, come back down, and just be a little sloppy with it. The glow is crazy. goal for this mantle, as I said, is more is more, less is a bore. I'm just gonna keep adding and adding and adding, and then I'm gonna add more. And when you think you're done, you add just a little bit more. I'm gonna start with this super chunky garland that I made a few weeks ago. I posted a YouTube short and Instagram reel, TikTok, of how I made it. I used a paper pad that I found at Michael's. It was one of their Christmas paper pads of like cardstock paper. I made this really chunky garland. I think the strips are 2x6 if you don't end up using the paper pad. But I'm just gonna kind of lay things on there and have fun with it. That's the most important thing. It's Christmas. Like, we're decorating for Christmas. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be serious. I have this strand of pearls. I have these metallic beads, and I have this strand of silver tinsel. I'm just gonna hang these at varying lengths. I'm gonna add this really cute metallic blue chain, which I actually made. I used this wired tinsel from Michael's. Look at this blue. I just thought it was such a cool color. And it's wired, so you can mold it into shape. I cut these 5-inch chunks, and then you just wrap it to make the little chain and intertwine them. You just build them one on top of the other, and it made this really cool, unique metallic chain. Like, how fun is this? I feel like this looks like something that you'd buy at the store. This is a really fun DIY, especially when ribbon goes on sale at Michael's. Like, it was buy two, get two free the other day. And now I'm gonna layer in some wreaths that I added bows to. I saw some inspo on Pinterest that I'm kind of drawing inspiration from, but really trying to do my own thing. I'm thinking of layering the wreaths on top of the mirror. I'm not sure how it's gonna look. Honestly, the main thing is I have nowhere else to put this mirror for the next few months, and I don't want it on the floor, and I don't want to break it. So I would prefer to just leave it up here just so I don't have to find somewhere else to put it, because there is nowhere else. All the other spaces are taken. Here is what the mantle looks like after. It's giving chaos, and I'm not sure in the way that I want it to. I also have to finish putting the rest of my garland up, but I'm gonna sit on this. I'm going to terrain this weekend, so I think I might pick up a garland I've been eyeing online there, and then I'm gonna come back and reassess this. But there are parts I like about it. It's just not quite what I would like it to be yet. But we will revisit later on in this video. It's Saturday morning, and I'm very excited because today I'm going to Terrain in Westport, Connecticut. For those who don't know, Terrain is owned by the same people as Anthropology and Urban Outfitters. It's just their home decor / garden shop. In Westport, Connecticut, they have this gigantic store, garden, cafe. So I'm going today because I want to see all their Christmas decorations. I've been during the summer, springtime, but I've never been during the holidays, and I've always wanted to go. So we're gonna go check out the decor, see what they have, and maybe buy a couple things, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I'm just so excited. I feel like this is such a great place to go for inspiration. So let's go to Terrain. got back from Terrain. I had such a good time and I wanted to give you guys a little haul of everything that I got. I just love that store so much. It's such a great place to go for inspiration. I feel like a lot of the things there can obviously be done with cheaper materials or like as DIYs, but it's just really nice to go there and see things in person and then use that to create things at a lower price. But getting into my little haul, I tried to be like very intentional about the things that I bought and like have specific ideas for what I wanted to do with them. There is one thing though that was just like really cute and I really wanted it anyway. I'll start out with this reflector garland. It's like a vintage inspired tinsel garland with all reflector flowers. And I just thought this would be perfect for my living room mantle because I just felt like it was missing something. I love the way the blue tinsel chain looks on it, but I felt like I needed something else to tie it in. And I thought maybe this garland would end up being perfect. We'll see afterwards. If not, I will find somewhere else to put it, but I do think it'll work really well up there. And then I got these colorful vintage inspired light bulbs. I saw them lit up on a tree and I was like, I'm pretty sure I need those. I think these are also going to go on my mantle. Just because at nighttime, there's a lot of white light on it, and I want there to be some colorful lights also. If not the same as the garland, I will find somewhere else to put it, but I just thought this was a good thing to throw in the mix of everything that I have already. And then last but not least, my fun purchase that I don't really know where it's going to go, but I know that I will find somewhere. I got this ladder with little mice on it. Wait, they're climbing up to decorate. So this one has a star, this one has a little wreath, and then this guy has some ornaments in his hands. Look how cute. I'm not sure where this is gonna go, but I just love it so much. It might actually, this could go on the mantle too. Like on the side of the mantle, like he's climbing up to put the decorations on. I think that could be really cute actually. So yeah, all this is going to my mantle. I kind of planned that, but not really. So I got all three of those. And then I also stopped by this stationery store down the street from me. It's called Mr. Boddington's and they have the coolest stuff. They had all their Christmas stuff out, so obviously I had to take a look. These matches with Santa's face on them, and then on the inside, match heads are all red and white. And then I got this Christmas banner. It's by Cambridge Imprint. I've gotten paper chains from them before. It says Merry Christmas. You punch out all the letters and then connect them with string. Look how pretty it is. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I feel like I might put it in my kitchen somewhere. But I just love all the prints. I love supporting a small business. I wonder what you do with the little holly. I think I have to copy whatever they have in front. Merry Christmas. Love. Love, love, love. We're back at the mantle, and I would like to weave in my reflector garland that I got and the new colorful light bulbs. I don't know what it is that I don't like about this, and I'm sure, like, as you guys are watching, you're probably like, I don't like that, I don't like that, which is like, I wish I was doing this live right now so that I could get your feedback. I also ordered some more things that are coming in the mail, some like vintage mercury glass garlands too. This is gonna be a work in progress, so if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I will be changing this again when my new garlands come in the mail. I feel like this paper chain, as much as I like it on this little garland that I have set up, I'm not loving it here. I think I'm gonna take the paper chain down from here and move it to somewhere else in my apartment, I'm not sure where, and start with that and then put this new one up and put the lights up. Because I think I would rather have this mantle match more with my Christmas tree. I don't know if any of this makes sense. Since we have this silver theme happening now, I'm gonna add in my little candelabra that I just got when I was in Stockholm. I'm gonna switch it out because I just have like the black taper candle holders in there now. So I'm gonna put this there instead. I don't know why it's so much harder to make an imperfect mantle than it is to make like a perfect mantle. I just feel like it looks good, but I still feel like I need to add more. I don't know, but I'm just gonna add in these little ornaments that I got. They're like little mercury glass stars and acorns, and I'm just gonna put them in there in random spots. And now before we finish, I feel like I have to try to add the rainbow lights in. Obviously, I should have done this before I put the ornaments in and the picks and like put the garland strands across. However, this is just the world we're living in right now. Nothing I do is ever really that logical, so it's kind of par for the course, you know what I mean? Okay. These are stunning. These are gorgeous. Oh my God. These are just the bulbs. They're not the strand. Oh my God, they're just the bulbs. These 7 light socket strands sold separately, but like, come on. I feel deceived. I'm actually just gonna replace the bulbs on a C7 strand that I already have. I have these like smaller multicolor bulbs. I'm just taking them out and I'm gonna put the anthropology ball ones in because I've gone too far not to finish this today. Guys, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I'm just editing it right now. Honestly, I can't believe how much I got done in the last week. I feel very proud of myself. Sometimes I feel like I don't really do that much, and then I go to edit and I'm like, wow, I actually did do a lot of things, and my living room looks completely different a week ago, which is really nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any suggestions for my mantle. I like it. I just feel like it's missing something. It's not quite there. So I don't know what else to do though. So if you have any suggestions or kind criticism, please let me know. But other than that, it's looking quite festive in here. I'm actually going to be hosting a small Friendsgiving next weekend. So I'm going to try to include some of that planning and prep in my next video just because I'm kind of learning how to prep for gatherings like that too. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. I'm very excited to see everyone though. I also will be doing more living room decorations, hanging up that new banner I got, all sorts of things. I can't believe Thanksgiving is next week. That's so crazy to me. Like the holidays feel so far away for so long and then it's like, boom, they're here. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for following along and I will see you next week for one of my last weekly vlogs before Vlogmas. Is it my last vlog before Vlogmas? Maybe. Wow, that's crazy. Until then, goodbye. See you later.